Hi, I'm Dan. Today I'd like to talk about the Icom IC-718 HF transceiver. This is a basic rig that's very good for emergency and normal communications and very simple to operate. When I look at any rig, I like to know four things initially. How do I select the band, the frequency, the mode of operation, and the power level? Well, for the band, we just go down here to the dedicated band switch, up and down. Here we start out on 160 meters, and we can cycle through all the HF bands that the rig covers. Now, for the individual frequency, like any radio, just move the tuning knob. Now, if you want a more fine-tuning adjustment, hit this TS button, and now we can fine-tune. And again, if we want to go back to kilohertz tuning, we see it index over that numeral there, and we can go by kilohertz. So that's basically how we select the band and the tuning. What about the mode of operation? Well, we have a dedicated mode button right here. And right now, notice we're in lower sideband, and as we select different modes, it goes across the screen from left to right. Here we're CW, RIDI, AM, and back to lower sideband. So that's the band frequency mode. How do we select the power level? Well, for that, we go over here to the settings menu, hold set down for a second, and there we have various parameters by selecting these buttons here that we can scroll through. For example, say dimming. But the one you're most likely to go to will be the power level. So I just leave this one set right here at power level. Here we can go clear up to 100 watts, or we can bring it back down to low power. I'll just leave it here at 50 watts. And we just hit set to get back out, and now we're back to normal. Okay, let's talk about a few other additional things on the rig. Here we have our AF level and our RF sensitivity on the outer knob. Here we have RIT, receive incremental tune, and IF shift. Over here we have a noise blanker, which you'll see engage and disengage, compressor if you want a little more punch to your audio, preamp for weaker signals, attenuation for strong signals, and so forth. Up here we can actually direct enter a frequency. So let's say, for example, we want to go to 14.244, hit the enter button, 14244, and it add enough zeros now to make it make sense. So we got 14.244, hit enter again, and voila, there we are. Now, if we do not hit the enter button, these buttons do double duty. For example, this one here, the number 1 key, switches between VFO and memory mode. Here we can make VFO2 equal to VFO1 by depressing this one. Before we do that, though, let's see. We're here. We can toggle between VFOs. Here's VFO-B, VFO-A, A, B, A, B. Now let's say we want to make B equal to A. I'll select A VFO, hold down the equal button, and now when we go to VFO-B, it's identical. So if you're into that sort of thing or operating split mode, you'll know why that's useful. And down here we have the well, actually, we won't get into these. That's more for more advanced operation. But one we do use a lot would possibly be the VFO to memory mode. Let's say you made presets like you do in your car radio for your favorite station. So we can do that on this rig also. We're in VFO mode now. If we hit the V/M mode, now we're in memory mode. You see the MEMO. And now to select a particular memory channel, we depress the channel button, and now we use the up and down keys to go through our various presets. So preset number 1 is on 75, preset 2 is on 40 meters, preset 3 is on 20 meters, and 4 and up is blank. We haven't set those yet. And I'll refer you to the owner's manual to learn how to set a memory. It's very simple. So that's the basics on how to select the band, the frequency, the mode, and the power level. So that's the IC-718. Hope you have a good time with it.